Hey Dalton, I see that somewhere I lost you, so I wanted to see if I can catch up with you. I have over here a kind of notepad. I'm going to make it really big. So we're going to go over it. First of all, I wanted you to show me some new keywords with truncation marks in place. Now, truncation is when you stop at the most common place and put in a element, a modifier that will get extra tenses or different suffixes of your word. Now, the reason you would use that, say, let's look at the word traumatized. What happens, you would have to do a search on trauma, traumatizing, traumatizes, and all its variations. But if you go back to the place where they all vary, so if we go back to the Z, what we will get is traumatized. I don't even know if I'm spelling this right, to be honest with you. He's like, why are you doing that to me? Traumatized. Traumatizing. Traumatizes. I'm going to deal this out because I'm typing, so you'll get the sing-songy part of this. And let me just kind of put them here. Bang. So from here, whoops, you will see they all line up right here. So when you do this search, it searches all of these at one time. And again, the reason you would do that, instead of going to ProQuest and searching all those words or missing something that just used a different version of a word, you will now get them all. And that is awesome. Okay, on phrases, the reason for phrases, suppose we have, what are you working on? Mask. Face mask would be a good one, actually. If you went and put face mask into ProQuest or opposing viewpoints or even Google, it may find you something that has, his face is really great and there was a mask on the information. Who knows? It will be a legit search because it found face and it found mask, but it didn't find face mask. And this is how you fix this. When you put it like this, that will work. Face mask. So let's look at your piece. I'll leave the truncation there, but so let's kind of look at what you're writing on your face mask. So you put face cover. That's not going to really work, but you know what will? Mask. Because if you do this, sorry, we do need the asterisk. We get mask and masking. So that would be a legit word for you to use. So let me get rid of these guys and I'll move it up. So that was one. Another that might work for you, let's kind of look at your pieces. You're looking at issues in public health. Public health is a well-known phrase. You're looking for something that naturally flows together that sometimes may be apart. So now if you go COVID-19 and public health, you will get public health, community health, all as different things. And I see you're concerned about spread. I'm not sure this is awesome because there's so many versions of COVID, but this might be good. COVID-19 spread. And you'll know at the first time you use them if it works or not. But in some cases, you can get so many more awesome things. So for truncation, you might put, let's see what else you have here. Public health concerns. Public health concerns. Let me go down and look at your thing. I'm taking you through this long ways because I want you to experience how I'm thinking about it. And then face mask, I think is 2 words, but you might want to search it as 1. I don't know how to fix that. That would just be a keyword issue. You're looking for stats. Okay, so you're looking for stats. So let's look at word statistics. Statistics. So I'm going to stop here and show you what that does. Statistical. statistics. So you get statistics, statistical, and statistics by using this. And this will get you, again, might get you some articles that you might have missed, and you don't have to do a search 3 times looking for it. You can just use this one thing. So you need to come up with another thing, and you did put prevention. Let's go with that. Prevent. You put out the whole word, so that doesn't really work because we're trying to truncate using this thing. So we have prevent, prevents, prevented, preventing. So if you want to do COVID-19 and face mask and prevent with this, it might get you something, or COVID-19 and prevent COVID spread or something like that. So these will give you different ways to find things in the databases and Google and all the other places you go. And instead of having to repeat yourself for all these alternative spellings, you can have this one thing fix them all. So that will take care of your truncation. So you need, so if you want to use these are your phrases. So look at those and see if those will work. I don't immediately, they will. So that's how those go. So now we're looking at the Boolean operators, mask and public health. I would stop it right there. Concerns may not be the strongest word, so we want to go for strength. So it's kind of gaming it. So if you want to put face mask, and you can do this, so you can get both, and public health, you could put it in a quote or not. I would just leave it like that because there is a less is more factor. COVID spread and things we use, not sure what you might have wanted to do there, but what if you did COVID, and again I would use the whole thing, spread and prevention, and I would use this, and those would work, and those two could serve as your Boolean search. So I hope this made sense to you because I lost you somewhere, and I want to make sure you see how this works and how it may work for you. And when suppose you're like in Academic Search Complete or some other place that for some reason you have to use it, like this isn't working, this isn't working at all. Go back to these, like, hey, if I turn this into a phrase, hey, maybe it's just the version of the word I'm using, or this is too much information, I really need to focus it. Maybe I'll use a phrase or some type of Boolean word. Usually this will, the truncation will expand your work, and these sometimes will function to narrow down and get rid of a bunch of junk in the search. Okay, here I feel like I lost you. I'm not sure how. So I'm going to go with this. So I'm going to go to Google Advanced to make sure you understood what I meant. This is the Google Advanced page. If you go down this actually shows you all the ways you can build a fantastic search. Almost everything I'm saying is over here on the right hand side. They've done a really wonderful job of this. Like in terms of searching, use only the important words. So suppose you're going to do face mask and COVID are the important words. This tells you put exact words in quotes, just like I did. You can do the or to get all the words that you want at one time. Suppose you want COVID-19 or coronavirus or some other, there's like 3 or 4 different things. That's a totally legit Boolean phrase, just to let you know. What I wanted you to do is learn how to search within the sites. And 3 of the most important ones will be the .edu, .org, and .gov. For this, you should have put in .org. If you came here and just put in face mask, you were just essentially using just regular Google. This, though, will let you take out things. It helps you do all sorts of little unique things, including updates region, like if you want to have something from the last 24 hours, I think. Is that? Yeah. So this is like a really detailed, wonderful search, but I don't think you use this part because this is narrowing them down, and .org or a .edu would have worked. So I'm just going to use the .org and click on advanced search. Now from there, do you see this mayoclinic.org, hopkinsmedicine.org, umms.org, it's the University of Maryland. Face mask, what nature says. Oh, it has a DOI number, digital object identifier. So that might have been awesome. And now I'm wondering if that's what you did.